Welcome to Channel 11 News at 11. I'm Jordan Roger. Amy has the night off. Our top story tonight covers volunteer football, as 3 volunteer football players were arrested just a few days ago. Amanda McIntyre, our lead sports anchor, has the story. Amanda, tell us what's going on with these 3 football players. What have we learned so far?
Well, it's really a tragic story. Thursday night, 3 UT football players were arrested for armed robbery at the Pilot on the Strip. They included Nukes Richardson, Mike Edwards, and Jansen Jackson. The latest news is that today, Lane Kiffin has decided to remove permanently Mike Edwards and Nukes Richardson from the team. He has not yet decided what to do with Jansen Jackson and what his punishment will be.
Amanda, Tennessee football is what Knoxville's all about, so I'm sure there are a lot of fans upset about what's going on. Have you gotten any fan reaction so far from being on campus in the Knoxville
Yes,
area?
I was on campus today, and we talked to several students about the arrest and the removal of 2 of the players from the team, and the student body as a whole is okay with it. They think that it's good that the football players are actually seeing the repercussions for their actions like the rest of the students would if they were not football players.
It's good to see Lane Kiffin's finally holding up to what he said he would. Thank you, Amanda. We'll have more from you in sports later on in the show.
Thank you.
Our next top story comes to tonight and the meteor shower happening in Knoxville. Now it's happening all over the world, and they said the best time to catch the meteor show is around 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. at night. Now a lot of people are not going to be awake at this time, so they said if you want to catch it, set your alarm for about 3:30 to catch the best time for the show. Now we had several of our viewers send emails in earlier saying the clouds were a little, the skies were a little cloudy tonight. Well, don't give up. Wake back up at 3:30. We'll talk to meteorologist Justin Reiner in just a little bit about how the skies are supposed to clear for that time. Our next story comes in for this Thursday, where the Twilight premiere hits Knoxville at the Pinnacle 18 in Turkey Creek. There'll be several stars come out for the show, including several of the main actors. Now, apparently the theater will host the movie in all of its theaters at that time. Apparently a number of limited tickets are still available for the show. So if you want to go out there and see the new Twilight movie, head on out to Turkey Creek and Pinnacle 18. Our next story in Knoxville covers the trial of Shannon Christensen and Chris Newsom. The next person is on trial at this time. We'll have more story coming tomorrow morning. In pop culture, just a few days ago, Taylor Swift, the new idol, not only in country music, but in all music, took home 4 CMAs at the recent Country Music Association Awards show. She took home the biggest award, CMA's Entertainer of the Year, over giants such as George Strait, Brad Paisley, and Kenny Chesney. We'll have more news and head meteorologist Justin Reiner when we come back.
Welcome back. I'm Amanda McIntyre, filling in for Justin Ridenauer. And the weather today was beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, as it has been all weekend. Now this weekend we're going to continue to see a little bit of decline in the temperatures, but it's still going to be nice for a few days, so stay outside as long as you can since it is November. And tonight it is pretty warm outside for a November night, and a great night to check out those meteor showers at 3:30. Just set those alarms, get back up, and head outside, ladies and gentlemen, and you're sure to see a show.
I'm Michael Haynes with this week's Food for Thought. Here we are at Sutter Mills apartment complex where we have made our famous doo-doo cookies. This is a delightful dish. Just simply mix in chocolate, peanut butter, butter, and sugar. And perfect timing because we're just about to get these bad boys out of the oven. You can see where the doo-doo comes from. Oh, hey, they're just finished if y'all want to come in and have a bite.
These look delicious. Oh my God. You try one first.
Oh gosh.
Great job, Michael.
Great.
Another tasty dish.
Thank you. And we'll be right back and we'll see them in the studio.
Welcome back to Channel 11 News at 11. Something we missed earlier, and how could we forget? Talking about Brangelina. They're apparently adopting another child, this time from Chile. Now we're going to head over to head sports anchor Amanda McIntyre, who seems to be doing a lot on the show tonight, but we've had a little stomach bug going around, so she's filling in for a lot of people. Amanda, tell us what's going on in sports.
Well, we had a big weekend in sports, ladies and gentlemen. The UT Vols on Saturday suffered an upset against Ole Miss, which was really disappointing after the arrest and everything that went on. Lane just had a lot on his mind. In the NFL news, the Colts and the Patriots, whoa, what a game last night. 35-34 in the last 30 seconds of the game. The Colts pulled ahead. Way to go, Peyton. Represent Knoxville. The Titans and the Bills, that was also quite a game for Tennessee. They won 41-17. And tomorrow, don't forget that your volunteer basketball team plays at home versus UNC Asheville, so head out for that. And if you can't make it, support the Lady Vols as they play Texas away. Now back to Jordan.
Quite a day in sports yesterday, and even the entire weekend. We want to thank you for watching Channel 11 News at 11. We'll be here next week, so tune in and watch us. Thank you, and have a good night.